Our tastes in film may seem destructive, but this is a productive dialogue. Damn it, your mother ate my dog.
Hey everybody, aloha, welcome back. Another episode. Can you believe it? Another episode?
I can't believe it. It's like we did one.
Well, no. It was like the normal amount of time
It was
between
the normal amount of
episodes.
time. Yeah.
But
fair enough.
yeah, it does. It feels great. It feels great to be back, to be alive.
Alive we are.
Every day is not promised at our age. Anyways.
Certainly not.
So what's up? What's new with you? What happened? What's going on?
Oh, this week not a ton. No complaints for Canada Post this week. You may be happy to hear. Yeah. Beyond that, nothing crazy. What about you?
I did listen to the first 15 minutes of our last episode in the car driving home tonight from
Oh, yeah.
work.
And
Yeah, it was all good. Heard about Canada Post again. I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I guess we might as well just get right on to episode 4 of Soccer Talk.
yeah,
As we're closing in on the end of the soccer.
the soccer.
Only 4 teams left. One of them, Morocco.
I'm very excited for how Morocco has been doing.
They're up against France, so I'm gonna put most of my savings on Morocco to win. I think that's safe.
That's a great idea.
I wonder what kind of underdogs they are.
They probably don't have great odds.
I wonder how much money I can win.
You probably could make a
Croatia
pretty
also
penny.
still there.
Yeah, Croatia's playing. What's their face?
Argentina tomorrow.
Argentina. Yeah. That's the one.
By the time this comes out, people will know the score, but we don't.
We don't know yet. Anything can happen.
Last episode, I said that I thought Spain was going to beat Morocco. That never happened.
Oh, goodness.
And then, so I think maybe I should just go with the underdogs. Croatia to win, Morocco to win a Croatia-Morocco final.
That would be my ideal scenario.
Croatia are pretty big underdogs against Argentina. You put $1 down, Croatia wins, you win $4.50.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Morocco wins, you put $1 down, you win $7.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put down. Let's just put down $10,000.
Well, all that money you have saved aside for Christmas presents, right? Just put that directly into Morocco winning. I don't see what could go wrong.
Which would be about $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
And you win 60,000 if Morocco wins. Oh, sorry, you win 60. Yeah, well, besides
you'd
your
end up with
10,000,
70. I see.
you'd end up with 70. Yeah.
Okay, glad we figured that out.
Pretty good. Thinking about it.
Yeah, give it some thought. You don't need those pesky savings.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to kick myself tomorrow or Wednesday when Morocco wins. And I could have had so much money.
Yep. You heard it here first.
I'm sad because England lost.
Not a big fan of England?
No, the opposite. I am sad because England lost.
Oh, you are sad. I thought you said you were happy.
No. Big England fan here. Got that England in the blood. But I still have Argentina to win, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing okay in your little soccer pool then?
I think there's no chance that I can't win.
Oh.
At this point,
nice for you.
Okay, well, let's just take a look.
How much do you win if you win?
$0.
Oh, it's just for pride.
Just for fun. I don't think anybody even is paying attention anymore. It's just, for... I can bring it up. Oh, I'm only up by 2 points now. But the person who's behind me,
Has similar picks.
though, they picked Brazil to win a Brazil-France final. So I'm hopeful for Morocco to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Well, that
great.
was episode 4 of Soccer
Talk.
Soccer Talk.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Our
probably
most
have one more
riveting
episode.
segment.
One more episode next week, episode 5. And I'm thinking, so the goal was to hit 40 episodes by the end of the year. This is episode 38. I was thinking that's probably not going to happen. We'll probably get one more episode done
Yeah.
next week. And then
Yeah.
it's like Christmas and New Year's and who knows.
Might be a tall task.
Yeah, we might need a break
Yeah.
for family or whatever.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Okay, well, have you watched anything on the television recently? Any
I just finished
cool
watching
things?
Andor, Star Wars series. I'm sure you did not watch.
No, but I've heard that it's not really about Star Wars.
Yeah, it's about Star Wars.
Okay, well, it's okay. Never mind then.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Better than most Star Wars things that have come out recently. Next closest being probably The Mandalorian. But beyond
That's
that,
the baby Yoda one.
that's the Baby Yoda one. Yep.
I finally finished House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, and how was that?
It was good. It was
I'm
good.
not really all that into it. I mean, I watched all of Game of Thrones, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm not interested in watching it.
Yeah, it's so you haven't seen any of it.
Nope.
Interesting. Well, maybe you just put on episode 1 and at some point, because I know you went through Game of Thrones pretty quickly and pretty recently, right?
Yeah.
You might just need a break.
Yeah, I think that's it.
There's a year and a half probably until the next season anyway, so you're nothing but time.
Mm-hmm.
Is your Christmas tree up?
No, we could never have one here.
Not even a fake one?
Not even a fake one. The cats
Is it
would
a cat? Oh, it's cat
consume
related.
it. Oh, yes. But I am going to my parents' this coming weekend to decorate their tree.
Their real tree?
I think they have a fake tree also.
Oh, this late?
Yeah, I've been busy. They've been busy and I haven't had time. So this coming Sunday is when it's happening.
Are you gonna? Is that because it coincides with the last game of the World Cup?
No correlation.
It's probably like 11 a.m. Pretty decent time to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
That's been Soccer Talk.
That's been Soccer Talk again, rehashed.
Yeah, I have cats who they like to chew on the fake tree a little bit,
They'll
knock
do
some
it.
balls around, but other than that, they
Mhm.
haven't really been that bad.
It's lucky you.
Have you ever tried to have a tree with your cats?
Never. We just know it would not work.
Well, you don't know because you haven't tried it.
No, we know. I don't.
Okay,
It's
well,
not
next year for your birthday, I'm going to buy you a tree,
okay.
and then you're going to put it up, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see whether or not the cats attack it or they love it. You don't know.
Okay.
Speaking of Christmas, we are almost in the middle of December, which brings us to our Christmas holiday themed podcast month, which is why I picked a Christmas movie. But it's not really a Christmas movie, but the movie
Not
happens
really.
on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Before we go any further with that, have you picked a movie for next week?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is episode 38.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So what does that mean? What's the number have to do with if I picked a movie or not?
Well, we've done 38 of these.
Right. I haven't come to a full conclusion. I need to discuss with you.
Are you thinking Christmassy? Or are you thinking not Christmassy?
Christmassy if we can make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd also like to apologize about the movie that I chose this week.
Why is that?
It wasn't good.
It was okay.
Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Oh,
It was no Silent Night, Deadly Night, though. Am I right?
yes, you're most certainly right.
Well, I'm happy to hear that it was fine for you. I mean, it was hard to watch.
A little, I suppose, but if you get yourself into that VHS film mindset, it's a bit of a winner, maybe.
Okay, so your expectations were that low that it was a winner. It gave me God Told Me to vibes.
Oh, really?
Just like the way it was filmed, I think. They're like old white men.
Old white men.
Yeah, just like those guys with the sideburns.
Yeah.
The old white guys.
I know what you mean. There was a lot of white people in this movie.
Speaking of white people, before we go any further, we have to do our follower of the week.
Oh.
And I'm only gonna assume
Okay.
who it's gonna be.
I like where this is going.
Now I have to just pick a white man.
That would go well with what you just said.
Okay, so I got one.
Okay.
Only for the segue. So our follower of the week this week comes from Instagram. Instagram.com.
That's usually where they come from.
The Instagram handle that this person goes by is Purrly13. PURRLY/13.
Oh, okay.
His real name is Lance Glover.
Yeah.
He's a fan of horror and gore since he was 4. Now I don't know if that he was only saying that because of the rhyme there, because it sounds good, or his parents were that neglectful that he was allowed to watch horror and gore at the age of 4. Horror movies all day, every day. So he's doubling down on that. Oh, I think this whole thing rhymes. Wait. Fan of horror and gore since I was 4. Horror movies all day, every day. Collecting DVDs and Blu-rays. Fishing every chance I get. Star is my dog. Okay, never mind. It doesn't rhyme.
It certainly doesn't.
So there's a few pictures of him holding a fish. White man in a hoodie. Oh,
Yeah.
More than one fish-related photo.
His photo,
He's a fisherman.
His second most recent photo is a very good movie. Could also contain the namesake of our entire whatever.
Yeah.
It is. And look at his post from his 5th most recent post.
Silent Night, Bloody Night. Wow. Okay. So this is interesting because I do no research for this. I do not pre-pick the person.
No.
So this is actually the most perfect follower of the week we could have had.
I think we've ever had Pearly Slashes.
Pearly Slashes. Thank you for making me look like a genius.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Pearly.
Wow. He's maybe you can get him on, be the 3rd member of this because he's clearly all about what we're about. Silent Night, Bloody Night. Yeah, that's amazing.
It is Christmas time, so I guess it does kind of make sense. But Dead Alive, definitely not.
It's crazy that he has a DVD of this movie that you could watch for free on YouTube and also on the Wikipedia page. I was on the Wikipedia page and all of a sudden You press play on it and they just play the whole movie.
It's normal.
Okay, well, you loved the movie, so that's good to hear.
Sorry, just a moment. My cats are in the middle of fighting one another.
Not under the Christmas tree.
Yeah, under our fake Christmas tree. Yep, that's good. It's well and truly scratched by now. Mm-hmm. Okay. There he goes. Sorry about that, folks. Yes, the movie. I thought it was pretty good as far as movies like this go. You didn't think so, huh?
No, I would say that this movie came out November the 17th, 1972.
Uh-huh.
And the first scene had a man on fire, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like a sun man. You spraying him?
I am. Sorry.
Okay, much more interesting. Yes, yeah, I'm on the Wikipedia right now. You can just watch the full film, 1 hour and 25 minutes. Yeah,
That's
I
just
don't
convenience right there.
know. I can't say it was exactly what I was looking for. Like they didn't show any gore basically.
No, not really. It wasn't all that bloody of a night. Did you notice that this movie has like 3 titles?
No.
So there's Silent Night, Bloody Night, and then when you watch it on YouTube, it's called something completely different. I can't quite remember what it's called, but it's totally unrelated to what we're calling it right now. I can find it here real quick.
Oh, Night of the Dark Full Moon.
Yeah, and then as soon as you start the movie, the credit says it's called like Death House.
Yeah. This film was never registered with the Copyright Office, so that's why we can watch it anywhere.
Oh.
Like it belongs to nobody. They hated it so much. Like I don't want any credit for this. I don't want to make any money off of it. So yeah, we could remake it.
Good. That sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, no blood. Well, there's a little bit of blood, but no gore. I mean, there were axes and shovels used to murder people, but didn't really see any of that.
Yeah, there weren't
Somebody
any
cut somebody's hands off.
Yeah, there weren't very many great effects. The most effective effect, I suppose, was like when there was like the flashback scene. You know, when he was like reading the diary,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like a weird. I don't know what you would call that effect, but it was like a filter. I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally like in the past right now.
Maybe did come up 50 years ago. So
yeah,
I suppose.
Yeah, you can give it that for sure. I liked the story. It was not unexpected. Well, somewhat unexpected. But I certainly didn't think that the city folk were like insane asylum patients and then became like head figures in the town.
Yeah, that almost seems unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, I suppose, but still pretty fun.
Okay, well, I'm happy that you liked it.
Yeah. I can't say that there's a crazy amount to say about this movie.
Yeah, I was just going to say that we don't have to say too much about it.
Yeah, it's not much substance to it, I suppose.
I mean, a lot was going on.
There was some performances that were like a little better than others. Like some people like the guy who played the lawyer, Patrick O'Neill, who had like head billing, although he was only in like 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I think he was like one of the, like he was a more well-known guy.
Yep.
But they killed him off pretty quickly.
They sure did.
He actually died from lung cancer and tuberculosis in 1994.
Oh,
He's only 66 years old,
that's sad.
but he was in this movie very briefly.
Pretty brief.
Yeah, he had a great performance. I think that's it for good performances. I do have a note saying this is actually one of the worst acted movies I've ever seen. Not even just in the podcast realm, in life.
Oh, really?
There was, I mean, the son, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
He was a terrible actor. But any scene he was in with somebody else, when they're like talking,
Mm-hmm.
like the pauses that they would have before answering each other, baffling. Just so bad.
Yep. I can see that.
I didn't like the acting in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't like the story.
You didn't?
No,
That was like the
I
highlight.
didn't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it was a little different, I guess. The asylum situation, but then like, it's the dude who died 20 years ago. Like, yeah.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
I don't think I liked. Well, okay. I mean, who else could it have been, really?
I don't know. Some crazy guy.
Maybe if it was the lawyer.
For a while,
That
I
would-
thought it might have been his daughter. I was thinking that was possible.
Even though, like, it was a man's voice.
Well, they were whispering, and they kept like changing who they said they were. You know. And I thought
Right.
I thought the whisper was like, yeah. I mean, I actually thought of this. I was like, if I whisper, does it sound? It's not as obvious what type of voice it is. It just sounds like a whisper. So I thought it could easily have been the daughter. I mean, obviously it wasn't. I learned that maybe halfway through that it wasn't, or maybe 2/3 or whatever. But for a while, I thought it was possible.
The actor who played Jeffrey
Mm-hmm.
died right after the movie finished filming. He was only 40 years old, and when they went back they had to like fix some scenes. They dubbed over his voice with somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know if I noticed that at the time, but that was interesting to read.
I did notice there was some weird voiceover stuff.
Yeah,
happening,
cancer. He was in the Heat of the Night, which is a movie that I think you wanted to watch at some point. It's Sidney Poitier.
I did want to watch that at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I thought it was like a little bit too serious of a movie to watch on here. So
Okay, well, I'm happy that this Risk, you got some stuff out of it.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself for 83 minutes.
yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I almost fell asleep 2 or 3 times, but that
This
was
is
because
much different.
I was
Much different
tired.
than Run Lola Run. Much more fast-paced movie, and then we go to this. I mean, yeah, I watched this movie at like 7 in the morning, so
Yeah.
I get it.
I was very sleepy, but not on account of the film. But I made it through. One point, I had to rewind about a minute because I definitely fell asleep.
Rewind.
Yeah, I had to rewind.
Well, that's good. On a side note, I've gone through our collection of podcasts, our 37 episodes, and wrote down what scores we both gave it.
Oh, you finally got that done, huh?
Yeah, it didn't take that long. It was like an hour or so. I was pretty good at finding exactly where we go, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 times In 37 episodes, did we score it the exact same?
Mm-hmm.
One of those times was Videodrome. That was the episode that we lost a bunch of the good recordings,
Yep.
and then didn't actually go back and score it again. So
Okay.
I just took like I think like our acting score. Unless you
Yep.
want to score it right now. What did you get, Videodrome?
I give Videodrome a 6 out of 10.
Oh,
I
okay.
have no idea. I don't remember.
Well, I have it here as a 5.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Okay, great. So yeah, there's some pretty interesting data I've collected here, which we'll maybe discuss next episode if that's the last of the year or sometime. We did 4 movies in 2022, 3 movies in 1999,
Ooh.
3 movies in 2004 as well. Those were our big years. This is Silent Night, Bloody Night is actually the oldest movie we've done in 1972, with the Muppet movie from 1979 being the second oldest,
Really?
depending on where we go with the next movie.
Yeah. I'm sort of starting to lean towards not a Christmas movie. There's a couple that I might pick as a Christmas movie, but I mean, likely you've seen them.
Yeah, we can hash it out. We can hash it out for sure. Okay, so we're currently talking about Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Mm-hmm.
You liked some acting. You didn't like some acting.
I thought the lawyer was pretty good. But you're right. Everyone else kind of sucked. Let's be real.
For sure.
It was kind of like overacted, but overacted in like a boring way. If that makes any sense.
No, 100%. They were stiff.
Yeah.
Almost like they were not acting or not actors at all, but rather inmates from whatever institution that was in the film.
Yeah, it's like they just learned what acting meant, and then they're like, okay.
I scored this before knowing that the guy who played Jeffrey died of cancer, so now I kind of feel bad.
I don't think you need to base your score off whether they're alive or not.
Well, he was like dealing with stuff, I guess, at the time. But I gave it a 1 out of 10 for acting.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
No, I gave it a 1 out of 10. I think that's good.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it sucked pretty bad, but there was like one good performance.
Yeah, he was in there for 3 minutes, but
I'm more of like a 2.5.
oh, come on, it wasn't that good.
I mean, it was fine.
Okay.
I never find myself rolling my eyes all that much, or anything like that.
Sure. And you liked the ending?
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. That was interesting.
Okay. If you had to give it a score, maybe out of 10?
The ending? Probably like a... The stuff, actually. Maybe like a 5. I kind of like the ending. It was different.
It was different, yeah. I appreciate that they completed some story loops. The film opened on Diane looking at the house.
Yeah.
And then it ended with her watching it being destroyed. I thought that was pretty
There you
cool.
go. There you go.
And then, the guy was on fire, and then at the end of the movie, he wasn't. He was actually killing other people. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I give it a 4. 4 to 10.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
I give this movie a 2 out of 10.
Oh.
Overall, 2 out of 10. Because it was bad. And it had terrible acting. I didn't like the story. The writing was bad.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't even a Christmas movie.
Not really.
It wasn't a slasher movie like I was hopeful it was.
Right.
Hurley, what's his face, seemed to really enjoy the movie, as per his Instagram post.
Yes.
But I did not. I kind of think that maybe Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one would have been better because I feel like there would be more, more like bad gore,
Uh-huh.
more bad acting, but like good. It's so bad.
Right.
The tagline of the film was interesting. It was, "For one night in each century, the devil controls the heavens, and Earth becomes an inferno of horrors."
Wow, that sounds way cooler than what this movie was.
Yeah, that was not the movie that we watched.
No.
And for that, I am sorry.
That's okay. You had good intentions.
I just Googled it and it came up. So,
Yeah. Well, I, for one, liked the story. I thought it was pretty interesting. You're right. The acting was not good. And it wasn't even like not so bad that it becomes good. I didn't get any sort of gratification in that sort of way. And not nearly as gory as I wanted. Because that could be a lot of fun if it's done right. Yeah. There was like maybe one or two good performances. I liked the flashback, and I liked that I didn't quite know what was going to happen. I also liked the narration. Like I find with these older movies, if they would be perfectly happy making this movie and not having any of that narration, and I feel like sometimes the plot kind of gets lost. And I was like, okay, why are we here now? Like I don't really understand, but there was some narration that helped that a little, so I kind of like that. Yeah, overall, I give it a 4 out of 10.
okay.
Like not my favorite, but if you get yourself into that sort of old bad horror movie mode, I liked it a little.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So 4 out of 10 for Jesse. That puts this movie, we're going to say tied for 29th overall.
With
Prey, Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam, 1 Hour Photo, Green Lantern. You all chose 4 out of 10. Tombstone, you gave a 3.5, and Bram Stoker's Dracula, you gave a 4.5.
Okay. A lot of movies I gave 4.
There is one movie that you gave 9.5 out of 10. Do you remember what movie that was?
Old Boy.
No, that was 9 out of 10.
What did I give it? 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's going to end as your favorite movie of the year, it seems.
It was so good I don't even remember what it was. Give me a hint. Watch so many movies, I get lost.
Okay, so my hint is that at the end of the movie, the two main characters go for a walk.
The two main characters go for a walk. I'm totally lost. Oh wait, no. I know what it is. It's Lars and the Real Girl.
Yeah, your favorite movie, 9.5.
That's a good fucking movie.
Dude, Where's My Car is the worst movie of the year at 1 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit movie. What did you give Dude, Where's My Car?
1.8.
Right. So you like this movie slightly better than that movie.
Yeah, and I also put our averages, so like your score and my score divided by 2.
Yep.
And so this movie would be a 3, which puts this movie at the 3rd worst movie of the year for us.
Mm-hmm.
Ballistic X versus Sever and Dude, Where's My Car fell behind it. The Haunting close. And our best movie is Old Boy at 8.75 out of 10.
I do like, when I think about The Haunting, all I think about is Owen Wilson, and I think I must have liked that movie. But I guess he wasn't enough to save it.
5 out of the 6 best movies have been Josh picks.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah. Only Howl's Moving Castle was a Jesse movie.
I bet you feel pretty good about that, huh?
It's just interesting, just interesting.
Yeah, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
Anyways, that was Silent Night, Bloody Night. It's always good. It's always good to have these kind of movies sometimes. Kind of cleanse the palate. It's kind of like swinging for the fences. Took a low risk. Didn't pan out. But whatever. Now I'm interested to know what you have in store. You don't have to have a Christmas movie. This could have been our Christmas movie of the year, but wasn't really a Christmas movie.
No, it wasn't really. I might not pick a Christmas movie, honestly.
That's fine. Do whatever your heart desires.
Okay, I will. Do I sound much closer to the microphone now?
Yeah.
Yep. I scared you a little, it sounds like.
You didn't sound bad before, though.
Okay, that's good. Well, this was a riveting film discussion. I think our energy is at an all-time high. And we just absolutely hit it out of the park.
Last week it was pretty nonstop because the movie was pretty nonstop. This week it's pretty mellow because the movie was pretty mellow.
Yeah, definitely pretty mellow.
Okay, what movie do you want to do?
Well, I have 3 in mind. One is about soccer. One is about a famous artist. And one is about a guy who just wants his food.
Bend It Like Beckham?
Okay.
Is that your soccer movie?
Yes. I don't know how you guessed that, but yes. Have you seen that?
We had to watch it in elementary school once, and that was the only time I've seen it.
Yeah, I saw it when it came out. I think.
The guy who wants his food.
It's not a good hint, I don't think. And he has a gun.
I thought there was gonna be 2 guys, and it's Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
No, it's not that.
He has a gun.
He has a gun, and he really wants his food. You may not have heard of this movie.
The first thing that came to my mind would be Pulp Fiction because of that diner scene.
Right.
But that's a movie I've seen. Okay. And what was the second one?
It's about a famous artist.
Is there a Picasso movie?
No, but you're on the right track.
Because he's an artist?
Yes, but that was a good guess. And also has an actor who I really, really like that's in it.
Picasso. So it's not a Picasso movie.
No.
It's not the artist.
No, it's not the artist.
Artist movie. It's not about Banksy.
No, it's not about Banksy.
Yeah, just the artist comes up when I Google artist movie. I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is it The French Connection?
Nope.
All right.
The French Connection.
I don't know. It just came up with just an artist movie, and what was La La Land?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I can't pick it for you, so you gotta.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotta figure it out.
We'll keep that one a secret.
So no Christmas movie, huh? It's devastating to our listeners. Had this whole Christmas themed thing, but that's fine.
What can you do?
Bend It Like Beckham is an interesting choice. I don't know if it's a good choice though.
Why is that?
Have you seen the movie with Amanda Bynes?
Yeah,
the second soccer movie. She's
she
the
pretends
man?
to be a boy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the man. Channing Tatum's in that one. Yeah, and anyway, yeah, just go with your heart.
Yeah. I will.
Cool. Yeah. Anything else? You know, on podcast days, I always like while I'm walking or driving, I think of ideas on like what I want to do and how I want to do it
Yeah.
for the podcast. But then we get here, it's like nothing happens that way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
More,
interesting.
more spontaneous, you know.
It has to be. That's the only way I can work. Spontaneous, except for
Yeah.
all the notes I write down.
Yeah, all those pesky things.
Yeah, episode 38. Not bad. You haven't noticed since you don't listen to our podcast, but I do include the song you sang to me that one time as our ending song now.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
it was immediate winner. I mean, I thought of that just on the spot, if you can believe it. I might just go pro and just do outro songs for everyone's podcast.
Yeah, you could start one of those accounts and get paid to do it.
Yeah, why not?
2023. It could be a good.
Give me a name of a podcast, and I'll sing to you their ending song.
But you never listened to a podcast, so that wouldn't make any sense.
I know, like you make up the name of a podcast, and I'll sing to you what their end outro song would be.
The Hungry Wolf.
We sat here and talked about the wolves of yesterday, but now we must go away. I'll see you another day. It's just like that, you know. It's just like so natural, just right there.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah, so good.
You have to stop that, or you're gonna get so famous that we'll have to stop doing the podcast because you'll demand money.
Oh, so many people will be knocking at my door.
Yeah, well, we had a good run.
Yeah, that's okay.
Year one. Look at that.
You guys, anyone can take that if that's the name of your podcast. Go right ahead.
Yeah, what are the odds somebody with the podcast named The Hungry Wolf listens to our podcast? But I guess what are the odds that Pearly, whatever his name is, had a Dead Alive and a Silent Night, Deadly Night thing? And
Post within their last, few weeks.
it's in the same month, December. I only looked him up because he was a white man, because he said that thing about white men.
White man, white Christmas comes around full circle.
Well, on that note, I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah, we can do that. Do you want to shout out anyone? Like I usually shout out Greg. He complained to me today that I wasn't putting enough panache when I say his name. So I'll say Greg. There you go. I hope you're happy. Anyone you want to shout out?
No.
Okay, great.
This is probably one of those forgettable episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. Another forgettable episode might have been when we did, say, Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Forgettable episode. How about Tombstone? The Hunt?
The Hunt. What the hell is that?
It was a movie that we did.
Don't know how to remember that at all.
We both gave it a 5 out of 10.
The Hunt.
Yeah, it. What episode would it have been? Like, it wasn't that long ago.
The Hunt?
Yeah, you watched it. Remember they were being hunted by rich people.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. If you quizzed me right now, so I'll give you $100 if you told me the name of that movie. I would not have been able to tell you that at all. I forgot I watched it until you reminded me just then.
That was episode 26. This is episode 38. So like 13 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was in between 1 Hour Photo and Train Spotting.
Right. Train Spotting. We watched that too. See, I probably couldn't name like 15 of the movies we've watched. I guess that's kind of bad. But then once you mention them, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember all the stuff that happens in that.
We have watched... Okay, do you think we've watched more movies in the year 2000 to 2009 or 2010 to 2022?
Probably the latter.
We watched 10 movies from the year 2010 to 2022.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 movies from the year 2000 to 2009.
Oh boy. I feel foolish.
We've watched a movie from the year 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. We have not watched a movie from 2005 or 2006.
Okay.
But we have a 2007, a 2008, and a 2009. So if any of the movies that you're thinking of is a 2005 or 2006, perhaps that's a good idea. We've also not watched a movie from the year 1995 or 1991.
We need to start filling out all these gaps, you know?
Well, if we want to go to my idea of just picking a year and watching 2 movies from it, that could be good. Or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Silent Night, Bloody Night.
I think I've just found the movie I want to watch. Totally different than the 3 that I gave options for.
Probably not a bad idea. I mean, you can always sleep on it.
No,
Come back to me.
I've picked.
So I didn't sleep on my... So there's been a few movies that I've chosen that it came to me like It's Coming to You, and I've regretted them. Twilight and Silent Night, Bloody Night. Twilight and Night. Oh, I need to stay away from those
your
rhymes.
problem. That's your problem. I liked Twilight, though. So much better than what people say. I love movies like that.
You liked Twilight?
I like Twilight a lot better than what people say how good it is. I must have given it either a 5 or a 5.5 or something.
You gave it a 5. Good on you.
Yep. There was some. I thought not that bad.
All right, now what's this new movie you want to watch?
I'll tell you after. I don't want people to know. It's a mystery.
Not even a hint?
It came out in 2005.
Wow. Okay, well, hey, now we have to stop recording.
Okay. Well, we can end it, and that'll be that. Go ahead and play the song, Jesse. Sing it, I guess. You've made it to the end. Yes, you've made it to the end. The podcast is done. Josh had some fun. Jesse was there too. We'll see you next week. What movie will it be? We're happy to have you. Goodbye.